Welcome everyone, and good evening. For those of you that I haven't had an opportunity to meet, my name is Cence, and I am the Vice Principal here at AMSA. It's such an honor for me to be part of this evening as we celebrate our AMSA students being inducted into our National Spanish Honor Society, something that I really hold near and dear to my heart in learning foreign languages. Some of you may or may not know, I have a lot of family in Italy, and I've spent a lot of time in language, learning Spanish and Italian throughout my high school and college careers, and then continued afterwards, really making sure I could speak with my family overseas. So I think it's really commendable of you all that you've dived into a different language, into a different culture, and really putting time and effort towards that. It takes a lot of dedication. It's not easy, but I really wish you all the best as you continue into this journey of diving into your Spanish studies. I know that being part of this society, it is an honor. It is quite an achievement. You should be proud of that as you continue onto this journey of your personal and academic growth. So tonight's celebration is really a testament to that hard work, commitment, the dedication, the effort that you've put into this, and being able to be part of this prestigious group, again, is really such an honor. So once again, congratulations to you all as you enter into the National Spanish Honor Society, and wishing you all a fantastic evening. Thank you.
Muchas gracias, señorita Cence. I'm not used to using a microphone, so. Okay, maybe I don't need it, but I want to make sure everyone can hear me. So thank you again, Ms. Cence, so much for coming tonight and speaking. Really appreciate that. And those of you who don't know me, I am Preston, the advisor. It's nice to see you all tonight. I want to welcome our inductees, their family members, also current members and officers. Okay. Are you able to hear me on this? Yeah, okay. Perfect. Okay, so bienvenidos a la inducción de la Sociedad Honoraria Hispánica. So welcome once again to the Spanish National Honor Society induction. A couple of just safety things I wanted to mention quickly. So obviously the main exit is that way, but God forbid if we needed to exit in an emergency, we could also go out through that first classroom on the right. There's an emergency exit there, and the bathrooms are also down that hallway for anyone who needs. And we also have, tenemos muchísimas galletas. We have a lot of cookies. So anyone who is currently trying to be healthy in January, I apologize. We've got a lot of cookies that we have on that back table. So help yourself at any time, and some water. So this is the 6th year that we have had this Spanish National Honor Society, and it was hard a couple of years when we were remote with the pandemic, so it's nice to be back in person. And to qualify, members need to have at least a 3.7 weighted GPA, and they also need to have at least a B+ for all of their Spanish courses in high school, be in at least their 2nd year of Spanish. We also open it up to CP, and you need at least an A for that. And of course, we also we look into, they need to fill out an application and meet the requirements of disciplinary records and such. So congratulations again to everyone here. What I value most about this society is the community service aspect. Members need to perform at least 10 hours of community service each year, and at least 7 of which are related to the Latinx community. And our officers will be sharing with you all some examples of that. So everything from reading in Spanish at the SMOG program to bake sales that go towards the Latinx community, and tutoring kids in Spanish, but I'll let my officers share more details about that. And the last thing I wanted to do is just take a moment, and one more moment, to thank people for helping to make tonight possible. I want to thank once again Ms. Cence for coming here tonight. Also, Dr. Mobley is here back there. Hello, Dr. Mobley. Thank you so much for coming. It's an honor to have you here. I also want to thank Señorita Arteaga, my colleague and wonderful Spanish teacher. for her help setting up and for bringing her sister, who I know is going to be wonderful, as our guest speaker, Ms. Arteaga-Pray. So thank you so much. I want to thank Simon, Valentino, Simone, for playing piano earlier. Beautiful job. Wonderful. David Hodge, I don't think is here anymore, but he was also playing bass for us, and that was beautiful. Got to hear you last night, too, at the concert for the American Music Club, so 2 nights in a row. Great. This is our first year having live music at the event, so I feel like we've brought it up to the next level. And thank you to the officers and to the members for coming here and helping set up. None of this would be possible without my 5 officers here. President Victoria Espinosa, we have Vice President Ishani Saha, Historian Bourassa, Treasurer Drew Marceau, and Kate Snow, Secretary. So thank you. They've done so much this year. This is very much student-led and student-run. So with that, I'm going to stop talking and turn it over to them. Thank you again. So here is Victoria Espinosa.
Bienvenidos a todos, especially our candidatos. I feel honored to welcome you all to the Spanish National Honor Society induction. We are gathered here today for a wonderful group of 29 students who have shown a serious interest and commitment to the Spanish language and community. Our organization considers academic achievement to be equally as important as community involvement. Through various fundraisers and events that we host, we strive to make an impact in the Latinx community. I'm so happy to see you all here today, and I can't wait to see how much of an impact you all have on this organization. We will now turn to our Vice President, Ishani Saha, who will give us a short summary of the history of the Spanish National Honor Society.
Gracias, Victoria. The Spanish National Honor Society was founded by the American Association of Teachers of Spanish and Portuguese in 1953 to honor exemplary students of North American secondary schools. AMSA's chapter was established 6 years ago with the name Las Águilas Mágicas, or the Magic Eagles. Our colors are red and gold to represent the Spanish flag, and the national motto is Todos Juntos, or together, all together for one. Our officers will now show you a presentation of the community service projects that we've done the last couple of years and what the Society hopes to accomplish this year. We also look forward to hearing from the new inductees. And now here are Treasurer Drew Marceau and Secretary Kate Snow to share about our community service projects.
Un momento, por favor. Hola, todos. This is all of the community service that we have done this year, things we plan on doing, and things we've done in the past. So, okay. We have done food pantry donations, which includes supporting the Marlboro Community Cupboard and the Spanish American Center in Leominster. As of spring 2018, 57% of Marlboro's food pantry clients were Latino, so we really appreciate helping the Latino presence in our community. That's what we're here for. Bake sales. We do these at AMSA to raise money for the program and to use that money to give back to the community. All proceeds from these bake sales went to Sociedad Latina, and their mission is to create the next generation of Latinx leaders who are strong leaders. They work, yeah, okay. And then we do something in the white building where we put up pictures of different Hispanic celebrities to celebrate Hispanic heritage in our culture. And then For Dia de los Muertos, which some of you may have heard of, it's a very similar holiday to Halloween here in the U.S. And it's important in the Latino cultures. So we do a little celebration in room 809, where we watch Coco and make sure there's space.
So something that we plan to do in the future, and we've also done, is tutor for AMSA students through Spanish in all levels. We also participate in the international festival. We make traditional food from different countries and create posters with information about all these different countries. We're also going to do this Pulsera project in February, where we receive handmade bracelets from artists in Latin America, and we'll sell them at lunch to students at AMSA, and all the proceeds that we earn we'll send back to them to support their lifestyle and help them with housing, healthcare, scholarships, and things like that. And recently we also read to the children at SMOC, which is the daycare in the White Building. We read to them Spanish children's books. And a special thank you to our Spanish NHS officers. Now, Vice President Ishani Saha will do Spanish trivia.
Okay, so trivia. We'll have trivia on all sorts of things. How this is going to work, there's going to be multiple choice options. Once I'm done reading the question and all the options, anyone can just shout out. I'm not going to call on anybody and then run to everybody because, gotten that out of the system. Alright, we'll go on and I'll show you the answer and give more context. Alright. What is the capital of Uruguay? Option A is Buenos Aires. Option B is Uruguay City. Option C is Montevideo. Option D is Marceau. Right? Let's see the answer. Alright. Next one. What is the name of the popular festival held annually in Buñuel, Spain, aka the tomato throwing festival? A. El Tomatino, B. Buñueli, C. Festival of San Fermin, or D. La Tomatina? Any guesses? The answer is La Tomatina. I don't think anybody got that one. I guess it is a little bit. What is this common food offered to the dead during the Dia de los Muertos, or the Day of the Dead? A is bread, B is tamales, C is corn, and D is tomatoes. You said A, you were right. It's bread or pan. The specific bread, pan de los muertos, is a Mexican sweet bread traditionally made during the celebration. So they usually offer it to their ancestors. What is the classification of languages, including Spanish, French, Portuguese, and more, which is characterized by their common ancestor of colloquial Latin? A. Germanic, B. Romance, C. Italic, and D. European. Yes. The answer is Romance. Wonderful. Vulgar Latin is another name for colloquial Latin. Jennifer Lopez went viral for a phrase that she said after accepting her AMA speech, AMA in 2011, not for its inspirational quality, but instead for the grammar mistake she made. What is this phrase that is still popular today, more than 12 years after the fact? A, mio gente latino. B, mi gente latina. C, mi gente latino. Or D, mia gente latina. This is the incorrect phrase that she said. The incorrect phrase that she said is mi gente latina. So it's a little bit confusing because the correct phrase is mi gente latina. Since the word gente is feminine and latina is the adjective modifying it, it also has to be feminine. That's why mi gente latina is the correct phrase. Should have said. That's the end. Today we are very happy to welcome our guest speaker, Ms. Arteaga-Pray, sister of the great Spanish teacher, Ms. Martha Maria Arteaga. Ms. Arteaga-Pray was born in Medellin, Colombia, and grew up in Cumberland, Rhode Island. She is a mother of 4 and a former business owner, and she changed careers recently to follow her passion of becoming a motivational speaker. She is a dream builder coach, certified by the Brave Thinking Institute. It is my welcome to pleasure, Ms. Pray.
I can cross my name after that. My goodness. Thank you. Buenas noches. Good evening, esteemed faculty, proud parents. Can you hear me all? Yeah. And most importantly, the distinguished inductees. Having come from Medellin, Colombia myself, South America, I understand the challenges that come with learning a new language and diving into cultures different from what we've known. My experience has been one of struggle, but also some triumphs. Learning other ways of living has taught me about my capacity of not only understanding others, but understanding myself. So that's why it's with great pleasure and pride that I stand in front of you tonight to celebrate the induction of these exceptional students to the Spanish National Honor Society. So as we gather here tonight, we're not only honoring academic excellence, but we're also acknowledging your commitment and passion that you have demonstrated in the study of the Spanish language and Hispanic culture. I offer my heartfelt congratulations. Your hard work, determination, and love for the Spanish language have set you apart as scholars of remarkable distinction. Your induction is a testament to your unwavering dedication and, most importantly, cultural understanding. The study of a foreign language is not merely about learning grammar and vocabulary. It's an exploration into new worlds. It's a bridge that connects us to diverse cultures and a gateway to global citizenship. Your proficiency in Spanish not only reflects your intellectual prowess, but your open-mindedness and readiness to embrace the tapestry of the Hispanic culture. So I'd like to share with you a little fun story about a mouse leading her children through a house. As they turn the corner, they're confronted with a cat. As the cat lowers his ears and gets ready to pounce on the mice, the mother stands on her hind legs and takes a deep breath, and with her most powerful and loudest voice, she says, the cat, completely confused, freaks out, turns in the other direction, and takes off. Now the mother turns to her children and says, "Children, that is the power of learning more than one language. Carry on. And so the cat represents the obstacle for the mother mouse and her children. As Spanish National Honor Society members, in constant pursuit of excellence, we know that it's not always a clear or linear path. I would like to share some insights, or languages, if you will, in hopes of unlocking more of your potential and navigating your continued success, possibly shedding more light on one element of success. Listen up. 1. Being part of the Spanish National Honor Society is a privilege. Embrace this opportunity. Recognize it and use the platform to elevate your academics and personal growth. 2. Take time to reflect on your passions and interests. Set goals that will inspire and evoke the people you're becoming. 3. Failure is simply feedback. Guys, you cannot have success without it. Failure is a prerequisite. It's an opportunity for growth and wisdom. Make this your normal language. As high-achieving individuals, it's understandable that it's easy to get overwhelmed with commitments and responsibilities. So practicing time management is essential for a healthy balance. Find your healthy balance. How does one do that? Find your own healthy balance. This brings me to an insight that, in my opinion, sets the tone for every kind of success. 5. Develop a spiritual practice. What does that mean? Well, some call it meditation, where you sit in a quiet, comfortable space. A space that's yours and yours alone. No phones, no distractions, no electronics at all. And for 15 to 20 minutes at a time, you focus on your breath, trying to normalize it. Clearing your mind and priming it, making room for more productive thoughts when the time is up. I'm here to tell you that there are many ways to acquire this kind of peace and clarity. If sitting for 15 to 20 minutes doesn't resonate with you, you can choose something that does. The point of this practice is to focus solely on what you're doing in the present moment for the selected amount of time, 5, 10, or 15 minutes. I must stress, this daily practice is about getting really good on being laser focused on your chosen activity in order to clean out your mind of anything that's taking up unnecessary space in your head. Here are some examples of other forms when acquiring this skill. Drawing, sketching, painting, doodling for a selected period of time. Does anyone here play sports? Anyone? Basketball, tennis, soccer? Anybody soccer? No? Yes? Okay. A few of you? Not like this? Wasn't sure. Well, for instance, set a timer for 1 minute. Start kicking a soccer ball against the wall. Focus and develop a rhythm. Preferably not miles. Free throws, one right after another. Bouncing a ball for 5 consecutive minutes. If 5 is too much, do 3. Exercising, walking. Listening to music you love. Music that makes you feel alive. That matters. Singing, dancing, stretching. Does anyone here have a pet? Anyone? A few of you? Once again, set a timer And for 5 minutes, love on that pet like there's no tomorrow. Play with them, talk to them, pet them. And if you're cuddling with your pet, try to sync your breath with theirs. I know it sounds silly, but man, it's magic. It's magic. But you have to be 100% all in for a selected amount of time. So, why would we want to do this? I don't have time for a new skill. I don't work, I have too much to do. How is this going to better my life? Thank you for asking. I'll tell you. The truth is that if you do not have 5 minutes in your day to dedicate to yourself and invest in yourself, you begin to notice that life's getting a little more complicated and a lot more noisy. To reap the physical and mental benefits of taking the time to pause, you simply just need to show up yourselves. Science proves having a spiritual practice bridges the connection between your mind and your body, bettering your overall health and wellness. It's so important, it's most important to find a practice you will stick to over the time you select to do it. The language I want you to get tonight is that developing a spiritual practice is finding something that works for you in order to clear away any clutter in your head to be able to be clear-minded and focused. Having a daily practice accesses the most powerful elements of your mind. When you find your form that works for you, you'll begin to believe and see its benefits and effects. Now, I can go on and on about how being still eases anxiety, stress, and depression. How having a mindfulness practice bolsters self-confidence, and how it has the power to allow people to connect to their true selves, raising self-awareness and self-inquiry. By giving us a sense of control in every situation, stillness assists in boosting one's self-worth. Now, isn't that what we're all trying to achieve? A more peaceful, more clear lifestyle? ¿Sí o no? Sí, muy bien, clase. Todavía están despiertos. Ay, qué alegría. Very good class. You're all still awake. That makes me very happy. That makes me very happy. While academic excellence is important, this language stresses the importance of prioritizing your physical, mental, and spiritual health. So engage in activities you absolutely love. And if you don't absolutely love it, don't do it. You have my permission. Nothing is more satisfying and purposeful than giving back to your community. Give of yourselves to ones that need. That one's a powerful one, you guys. As Spanish National Honor Society members, you are on a remarkable journey. Surrender to its privileges. Reach out to your mentors and peers, and remember that on this prestigious path, it is instrumental to honor yourselves. Congratulations.
I want to give a really big thank you to Ms. Arteaga-Pray. I think we all learned a lot, and I really hope that we use that. Now, our historian, Gabrielle will lead the oath of the society, and the NHS inductees will repeat after me. all of the inductees please stand up? So the oath is in your program as well. So I'm going to say a line and then I'll have you guys repeat after me, okay? Como miembro del capítulo Los Águilas Mágicas. Prometo dedicarme al estudio de la lengua española con el fin de dominarla algún día, recordando que una lengua puede ser un lazo fuerte entre personas de distintos orígenes, de raza o religión, como ciudadano de mi patria. Prometo promover la amistad y el entendimiento entre ella y los otros países del mundo. Esta es mi promesa y mi juramento. Congratulations, I now declare you all members of the Spanish National Honor Society. Okay, so we're gonna call you guys up by your name, get your certificate, and we'll be in alphabetical order. So Kate Allison. Jenna Eagles. Katina Gakis. Sasha Guy. Alyssa Luciano. Holly Giolati. Elizabeth Goulet. Neha Guavman. Annika Gupta. Noah Hill. Eritrika Iyer. Abigail John. Annabella Kalina. Isabel Leonard. Madison Marin. Hannah Mielek. Miguel Pedrosa. Preeti Rathore. Augustus Rowland. Shivani Ross. Isabella Scavone. Christopher Skornek. Simon Valentino. Cody Wing. And Ryan Woodsong. Let's give one more round of applause to our new inductees.
Felicidades a todos, enhorabuena.